take up his cross daily and follow me, and follow me.
Try it again.
If anyone would come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. If anyone would come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me, and follow me.
All right, kids may be seated. People may be seated. Kids can come on up.
Kids can be seated up here on the stage with me. Yeah. All right. This week the theme is devotion, and we have Tobin volunteered to take the bucket last week. He was so devoted to the cause, but then his mom and dad took him out of town camping. So Grandma had to bring one, and so Dante is going to bring that up for us this morning for Tobin. Thank you, Dante, for doing that. And the theme was devotion. Okay, so this is what Tobin has been new visiting with us. I don't know how many of you know Tobin, but Tobin put in the box one of these. How many of you ever seen one of those before? Raise your hand if you have one. You have one? You have two. You probably played for a while. And I think here's another thing in here, too. Get it out of here. Let's see. Your little fingers help me get that out of there. It's kind of stuck in the bottom. All right. So here is a photo. How many of you have one of these? Yeah, you have one of those too? Yeah, you probably have two. All right. So this is a picture of Tobin and his team, and that's his dad as a coach. So what we mean when we say devoted is something that you really give a lot of time and energy and effort to. And if you're going to be in a sport, you have to be pretty devoted to that. It takes a lot of practice to get good at a sport. Do you think that you can practice getting to know Jesus better? Sure. When we say at Pathway we want to have a relationship with God, we need to what? Talking, listening, repeatedly. Those are some of the things we do to practice our walk with God. Talking to God is what? What do we do when we talk to God? Prayer. What do we do to listen to God? Read the Word. Okay, read the Word. And those are some of the ways that we are devoted. These are ways that we can practice getting better. And just like you can practice getting better at your sport, you can practice getting better at your relationship with Jesus. Does that make sense? All right, so we'll practice being devoted followers of Jesus. Now we need somebody else for next week who hasn't had the bucket yet. Does anybody up here haven't had the bucket? I think pretty much everybody has. Lily? You haven't had the bucket? Well, Lily, why don't you take the bucket and take it for next time? Next week, the topic is love. Okay? Can you put something in there you think represents that object? Or an object that represents that theme? All right, we'll get it together. All right, you guys can go back to your seats. Would the rest of you please stand and greet one another